Hello guys, we're gonna try this again here. Just give me a minute here to share the link and such and we'll get it going here. Hi Eli, how you doing? Nice. What's the record so far for your team? Alright. Alright, we got quite a few elimination matches in this episode. Opening up, we got a three-way dance for the SWE broadcast title. Oh wow, you're quite ahead in the season then. Season amount for that one then. Shotzi here is going to be defending it against. Wait, is that right? Let me double check my stuff. Yeah, broadcast, yeah. Well, I guess we'll. It's a four-way dance, I guess. Shotzi will defend it against. Let's see. Awesome Kong. Kelia. And Dakota Kai. Let's see how it goes here. New York Giants. Panthers get their first one. Nice.
Fight!
As this gets underway, we got more matches coming up after this. One after this will be a singles action between Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Then we got what's called a 15 Feet of Terror match between Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, and Zelina Vega, another elimination match.
Give up!
After that, we got a biggest barrier in the business elimination match between Becky Lynch, Bayley, Charlotte Flair, and Mercedes Moné. Then we got Sky Pirates, Io Sky and Kairi Sane are gonna fight Toxic Attraction for the tag titles. That's the new tag titles. Toxic Attraction, of course, being Cora Jade and Mandy Rose.
Yep.
And then main event, we got Rhea Ripley, the SWE champion, is gonna be challenged by Lita for that title.
Give up! Give up!
Awesome Kong has also won some TWN titles over the course of time. Jackknife fan. Ooh, double team drop kick.
Five minutes gone.
One.
Ooh. Las Vegas, interesting. It's so. Can you, in 2005, you can move a team anywhere in the country, or is there a pre-select cities? Ooh, Falcon Arrow.
Give up! Give up!
Oh, that's sweet. So you could really like go crazy with it. Oh, spinning sit out bomb.
2. Break. Yeah.
Nice. That's cool. I kind of knew that, but my knowledge is kind of a little rough on that because I never played that game far enough to mess with that stuff. Ooh.
Yeah. Give up.
Ooh.
Give up. Give up.
10 minutes gone.
Ooh, back suplex.
One, two.
Irish whipping here. Oh, counter. 20, really? It's been 5 years already. Wow, time flies. Oh, dodged the cutter attempt. Tiger suplex.
2. 1, 2, 3.
Ah. Go to Kai, first one done. We're not using Chargers. Unless you plan on moving the Rams over to LA. Yeah, not that one. Ooh. Yeah, I figured you'd probably go for that.
Yeah!
Ooh, package pile driver.
Yeah!
Ooh.
1. One,
Falcon
2.
arrow. Almost had her. All three ladies are down.
Yeah!
Twenty minutes gone.
Ooh.
One, two, three, four, five,
Take a chair shot right
six,
there.
7,
Ooh.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, oh, cut her. Thought she was getting DQ for a second.
Yeah!
sorry, you're not getting a football team again anytime soon. Oh, big maneuver. Oh, she tapped. Oh, the champ has been tapped out. We're going to get a new champion tonight for the broadcast title.
Yeah!
Oh, California Exodus. Or just the California division.
Yeah!
Oh, ring. Oh.
Give up! Give up!
Kong trying to fight out
Give
of it.
up!
Does, surprisingly. Goes back to that maneuver.
Break!
Rope saver, though.
Yeah!
Ooh.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Gilia with the win. And she's our new broadcast champion. 99, not bad. Here's House. Chargers 49ers rivalry. That's gonna be an interesting thing because even though they're in the same state, I don't think they've fought each other that often during regular season stuff because they're in different conferences. So I don't think they get paired together a ton, which is weird because typically if a state has two teams, there's usually like little interstate rivalry in it, even if they're in different conferences. But I think a lot of that went toward the Raiders and 49ers because of they're kind of in a Twin Cities scenario with the Golden Gate stuff and all that. So I think a lot of that energy went into that. Gilead. Her name is, let's see. I'm just gonna look. Giulia. Next up we got some singles action. Cargill and Belair are gonna go at it. California Bowl. Well, wait a sec. They're two. That has happened before, actually, in '94 with the Steve Young era of 49ers. They faced against the Chargers in the Super Bowl. Was it '94? I thought it was. Maybe it was a year later. I don't remember. Yeah. All right, let's see how it goes here. Yeah, let me look, actually.
A storm is coming.
So the 49ers started Super Bowl 29. He technically did win 3 Super Bowls, but 89-90 he was the backup to Joe Montana. So that's a little different. Yeah, Super Bowl 29 was the year before Packers and Patriots, and it was, I think, a year after, I want to say...
Are you ready?
maybe the Cowboys winning one, I think.
Fight!
It's kind of interesting. Like the decade opened with these teams consistently getting into the Super Bowl, and it kind of ended with that. But there was a little bit of a middle where you had a little bit of random chaosness, a little bit. I feel like with every decade with Super Bowl stuff, there's always that at least one year where teams are in that aren't normally in. Like, I feel like for the 2020s, it's like Rams and Bengals. That's a unique one there. Well, I don't know. San Diego and Oakland didn't do their teams any favors. That's why the teams moved out of San Diego and Oakland, is because the cities didn't want to pay for new stadiums. You know, it's funny. I actually wanted the Rams to win because I was cheering for Stafford, the old Detroit Lions boy. He was... The first year I watched football was when Stafford was first drafted. And seeing him win it was pretty nice to see him win one, because he really should have won one years ago. It's just he was, he was loyal to the Lions, but the Lions just couldn't get their shit together.
5 minutes gone.
I'm glad to see that he won one, because I think with the type of career he had, he deserved it. However, after saying all that, if the Bengals faced any other team but the Rams, it would have been nice to see the Bengals win. It was a good Super Bowl. Like, it was definitely a Super Bowl where I felt like both teams deserved the win.
Yeah!
But, it's just one of those things. I will say this, like, I wish more Super Bowls that we had seen so far would be more like that than just another Chiefs rerun.
1, 2.
For college? Interesting.
Are you ready?
Ah, KOD.
1, 2.
Ooh. Oh, Jay did.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow.
A storm is coming.
Ooh, that's rough. Ugh. Really, 68, man. That's gonna cost. But next up, we got another elimination match. Morgan, Bliss, and Vega. The three-way dance. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Well, it's tough because at various points,
Fight!
NFL teams at various points get pretty popular for fans and success and such. It's kind of hard to gauge and predict like amount of seats needed for like teams and stuff. Like Lions, for example, they have one of the lowest smallest like seating stadiums in the NFL, but you know. It seems like no matter what era it is, you know, I mean, ever since, like I said, ever since Stafford was drafted to them, despite, even during the awful Patricia years, they sell out pretty well. But that's because, not only the stadium count, but the fact that they're the only professional football team in Michigan. You know, it's a combination of things. It's a combination of how long they've been there, their history. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into that. Now, granted, could they expand the seating and maybe get into the 70s, like 70,000 range, like most NFL stadiums? Sure, they could. Could they get away with it for the most part? Sure, but here's the other thing too, and this is also why they have it small too, is that it creates demand, so they can justify higher ticket prices because there's less seats. Yeah, 100,000. Who has 100,000 in NFL, if there is one?
Five minutes gone.
SoFi. Is that Seattle? Oh, that makes sense. It makes sense it'd be 100,000 because of the city size, but also the fact they host two teams there. So that would make sense they would have 100,000. They also, with newer places, I also think they designed that to do more than host football games too. So they probably want to build it for other stuff too, like concerts and whatnot. Ooh, roll up.
1.
Well, let me look it up. I'm curious now.
Whoa! Give up! Give up!
10 minutes gone.
So the biggest NFL stadium is MetLife with 82,500. So, however, SoFi is the largest expandable capacity of any stadium. You can fit 100,240 spectators, but that's only if they expand it. With MetLife, its default is 82. So I imagine SoFi, with the way it's designed, is designed to be flexible in those areas. The smallest is Soldier Field, which is 61,500. Let's see. Yeah, only Green Bay and Dallas also carry 80,000 or more.
Over!
2,
Let's see, where
3,
does Michigan,
4.
where does the Lions go within that?
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's actually a lot more 60,000 than I thought there was. I thought most would be in the 70s, but actually,
Great.
Actually, Lions are like third lowest. Yeah, Ford Field seats 65,000. It's tied with Las Vegas actually with 65,000 too. Arizona has the second lowest with 63,400. Chicago has the smallest with 61,500. Yeah, SoFi on default seats 70,000, but it has a capability to expand to 100,000. So they counted the default seating, which is 70,000. So because of that, yeah. But the sizes make sense though, because those three cities that are in the top, Falcom, I'll have to see. I'm not seeing Qualcomm Snapdragon Stadium. It might, yeah, that might be under Snapdragon Stadium.
1.
I'm not seeing Snapdragon Stadium either.
1, 2,
What
3.
what
DDT.
NFL team you're thinking of
1, 2.
for that stadium?
20 minutes
Oh, it
gone.
wouldn't be on the list. It's not on the list. It's
Over.
only NFL stadium.
Break.
San Diego? Yeah, no,
What?
for it only does it counts it because the Chargers in LA share a stadium. Like it doesn't include any stadium outside of NFL stadiums. Keep in mind, this list I'm reading off is of this year. It's not
1,
of all
2,
time.
3.
It's only this year. Liv Morgan gets the win. $94, not bad. Yeah, if you're thinking like, because Snapdragon Stadium, is that one that the Chargers used in San Diego for a brief period, or was it their legit home field? Because I don't remember, because it's been a while. Next up we got four-way dance. Let's see, between Lynch, Bailey, Charlotte Flair, and let's see, Mercedes Moné. All right, let's see how it goes here.
Fight.
Okay. Yeah, so it's definitely a college stadium. What team does it host? Is it San Diego State? or a different college team. Yeah, San Diego. Yeah, the San Diego State. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, I know the Big House is probably the largest college football stadium, but I wonder what the second largest is.
Ah! Give up?
Okay.
Yeah! Give up? Yeah!
All right, so
Yeah!
So Michigan is number one with a little over 107,000. Number two is actually Penn State's Beaver Stadium, 106,000 and change. So about a little over 1,000 difference, which is interesting. Third is actually Ohio State Stadium, a little over 102,000, which is very interesting. I'm trying to see if there's any. So all the bigger stadiums are pretty like.
Give up?
They're bigger schools. There's not like a small school that has like an unusually high capacity stadium. Oh, so yeah, it makes sense that would use one field for both. I mean, that's how it used to be for a long time with sports. But once sports started making bank and the popularity grew, they decided we need our own stadium to do our own shit with. Bank statement.
One, two. Ah! Woo! Ah! Give up?
Wait, this is
Give
just the Four Horsewomen. I just clicked in my head. Wait a second. This looks familiar. Yeah, you know what? I saw this somewhere, and I have to agree with this. In a YouTube video. I forgot what YouTuber was talking about it, but they were talking about, like, the Four Horsewomen.
Yeah!
Out of all of
Give
them,
up!
like, Charlotte
Give
is
up!
probably...
Give up?
Like, here's the thing, because Bailey, Lynch, and to some extent, Monet, they've always experimented
10
with
minutes
their
gone.
characters a little bit.
One,
Like, they weren't
two,
always straight-faced
three.
heel.
One,
Especially
two.
Lynch and Bailey. Monet is kind of a different story a little bit, but even her, she didn't
Give
play
up?
it straight. Flair
Give up? Give
has
up?
always been a heel from day one. She has never changed characters or anything whatsoever, which is crazy to think about with compared to the other ladies. And then Flair hasn't changed at all. It just really shows like the lack of progression with, like, it also really shows like how some wrestlers would
One,
die
two.
heartily keep their characters the way they are no matter what. Like, look at Hogan. He had to, like, it took like the power of like the wrestling gods to make him turn heel.
Give
Backstab
up?
into that armbar.
Give
That's
up?
a good combination. Roll up.
One, two.
Ooh.
Ooga! Break. One, two. Ooga! Break. Ah! Yeah!
Elbow drop
Break.
cover. Okay.
Whew. 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 One, two. Ooga!
Standing moonsault
Give
attack.
up?
Armbar.
Give up.
Oh,
Give
can't
up.
catch the cover.
Yeah!
Oh, Rose Clan.
Break.
Good save there.
1,
Fighting
2,
in and out of the
3, 4,
Ooga!
5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah!
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Oh, bankrupt cover.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Lynch first one gone. I'm sure a lot of people would be.
Yeah!
In all honesty, I was always shocked they moved both teams
Yeah.
to LA. I always felt kind of like overcompensating. Like, obviously LA was gonna get a team. You know, that was always gonna happen at some point. So it makes, like, Rams, even though it sucked they left St. Louis, it makes sense if the
1,
Rams would go
2,
to Los Angeles. 'Cause
3.
let's face it, them in St. Louis, they haven't been good in St. Louis in a long time. They were struggling hard.
Give up?
You know, they
Give
needed
up?
a change. I just
Give
think
up?
them moving to another city wasn't something on people's bingo cards. But it makes sense because Rams have history in LA. Chargers was kind of a weird one because, yeah, the Chargers have history in LA, but it was literally one season.
Great.
They're literally their first season in existence in the AFL. And they went to San Diego after that, and they
20
never looked
minutes
back. For them
gone.
to go back to LA after all that time was a little weird. I think a lot of people were thinking they were going to go to Las Vegas, which would have made sense, even though I think Raiders being in Las Vegas actually makes more sense, if not Oakland or LA. Although, having said all that, it would make sense for Raiders to go to Los Angeles with the Rams. That would have made the complete sense if they were going to do it. Ooh. Backstabber, bank statements. Oh, Monet gets the win. '98. Hold on a sec. '94. All right. All right. Next up, we got some tag action. Tag titles will be on the line. The SWE tag titles, that is. Rose and Jade defend them against Asuka and Io Sky. No, not Io Sky. Asuka and Kairi Sane. Alright. See how it goes. Oh, Io Sky, not Asuka. I gotta change that. Hold on a second. I thought it was Io Sky. I messed up. I'm gonna have to... Alright, let's try that again. Yeah, one can dream. A lot of it's going to be dependent on if the fan demand's there. Because let's keep in mind, because we gotta keep in mind that there's a reason why they moved out of San Diego. And it wasn't just the owners of the city. They weren't getting games. Like, people weren't coming to the games, but they were struggling as a team. Well, yeah, I mean, they definitely, oh yeah, they definitely did. But here's the thing, though. I think they want to take advantage of the financial rewards by moving to Los Angeles as well, because I'm sure they got a lot of money moving to Los Angeles over staying in San Diego. But in all honesty, like, even though the teams were struggling quite a bit, they never really got over the hump. Anyway, but once they lost the magic during the 2000s when they had Phillip Rivers, LaDainian Tomlinson, and all that, Gates, Antonio Gates, once that kind of ended, it was never the same over there. I mean, in all honesty, I think if more people went to watching games despite the state of the team, it might have been a different story. But fact of the matter is that the biggest reason by far why teams move to different cities and stuff is the loss of fan interest. That's what happened with the Rams. And that's the reason why the Detroit Lions, despite all the shittiness that happened to them over the years, stayed in Detroit, because despite all that happened, the fans still showed up. That's the biggest difference.
Give up?
You know, that's why even if a franchise sucks for, like, look at Washington. They were terrible forever. But the fans kept showing up, for the most part. I mean, I can't say how true that statement is, but as a Lions fan, and I've, since, like, when Stafford was drafted, I mean, if the Lions weren't moved after the 0-16 season, then I think they're going to stay there for a while, unless the Ford family sells the team, which they're not.
Give up?
Yeah, well, the problem with they're not putting good teams on the field. That's the problem. Like, these owners think they have to reinvent the wheel to solve their financial problems. But at the end of the day, if you want to solve your financial problems, just field a good team. I mean, it's not rocket science. You just got to put in the effort for it. You know, you got to hire, like, good coaches and stuff. You can't be afraid to spend a little money to make money.
Give up?
Yeah, that happens too. Sometimes the cities themselves play a factor in that, not just the quality of the team. I mean, there's exceptions to that rule. Of course, when we look at the Tampa Bay Rays, they fielded excellent teams throughout their history. And I don't know how their attendance was during those times, but their stadium has always sucked. No one's ever liked the Tampa Bay Rays stadium, but they could never get a new stadium. I guarantee that if they got a new stadium, they'd be selling out like hotcakes. Oh, look at Kari Sane. Ooh. Yeah, exactly. But to be honest, Tampa Bay's kind of a... Well, yeah, that's a big factor, too. I mean, a lot of... Yeah, and there's so many baseball teams in Florida already, between Miami Marlins and... Oh, what's the other one? Marlins, Rays... Oh, I'm gonna kick my shins in.
Great.
I forget. There's a third baseball team in Florida. What is it? Because there's definitely teams in Florida before the Rays and the Marlins. Really? So Florida didn't have a baseball team until the 90s. I gotta look. I'm so curious now.
Give up. Give up.
10 minutes gone.
Give up. Give up. Give up. One, two.
Okay, yeah, really. I mean, the only reason I can think, man, so there was no Florida baseball team in the 80s or the 70s or whatever. That's crazy. Because, I mean, hell, like, football they've had in Florida forever. Hockey, like, when did... hold on, Florida. Have they had hockey longer than baseball? Because that would blow
One,
my mind.
two.
I'm gonna look it up.
Break. Give up. Give up.
Florida Panthers and Tampa Bay Lightning.
One, two.
Where were they from?
Give up. One, two.
90s. So Florida's only had football before the 80s. They added 2 basketball teams in the 80s. Then 2 NBA and 2 NHL teams in the 90s. That's insane, really? Florida?
1, 2, 3.
I guess
4,
I never clicked in my
5,
head how late in the game
6,
Florida wasn't
7,
getting pro teams
8,
because they're in a
9,
well-populated
10,
area.
11,
You know,
12,
on the East Coast
13,
and all that. I would
14.
think that. Well, and here's the thing for baseball's case. I don't know about other sports teams, but with Florida, I imagine with baseball, the reason why they were so slow with baseball
One,
was because
two.
of the spring training time. Because a gajillion teams spring train in Florida. Not all of them, but a good chunk of them do. So they kind of get their baseball fill during
One,
that time
two.
period. So I get that, but man, that's crazy. Alabama slam. Oh, senton bomb.
20 minutes gone.
That second
One,
one goes for a
two,
cover.
three.
Oh, it's enough. Rose set it up with that underhook slam, and then we got to finish off with a couple sentons. And and the champs retain with that right there. 83, not bad. Wait. Oh, I manually put it in. I didn't put it under title. Shit. My bad. It's fine. Let me do a quick check on something. And with the move to Steam, it's not going to matter anyway, because everything's going to be resetted, but I know for Grayman, who likes to keep track of such things, that's going to be important. So, alright, so Grayman, if you're watching this, that number 1, that's actually number 2. Alright, so that's something to keep in mind there. Alright, now for the main event. Lita's gonna be challenging Rhea Ripley for that SWE championship. Rhea Ripley has defended that belt 10 times. That's like almost a record in this game. Like we barely see double-digit defense amounts in one run. Now multiple runs, of course, but that's crazy. 30, 150. All right. All right, let's see how it goes here. Lita's also on side. Rhea's also the TWN Women's Champion at the moment as well. TWN Women's title right there. She recently regained it from Felicia of XAW after she lost it to her for a brief period. Now Lita, this is a tall order for Lita. She is up against a mountain of a challenge here. Rhea Ripley here has been one of the most dominant women in TWN history. I mean, I don't think there's been a lot of male wrestlers have held on a belt for at least 10 defenses straight. I mean, the only team I can think of the only group I can think of is the LOD held on for a tag belts for much longer than that.
Give up.
So it's quite a fleet here, but ooh. But Leah's no slouch, though. She's one of the earlier in the women's revolution from WWE.
Give up!
During the late Attitude Era, early Ruthless Aggression era, she was a huge part of a little bit of the first women's revolution before it was drowned out with the introduction of the Divas Championship and all other PG era stupid shenanigans brought on by Vince and company. And then they finally, with the help of NXT, developed proper women's division wrestling, and they haven't really looked back since, in all honesty.
Give up! One, two.
Ooh.
Five minutes gone.
Give up. One, two. 1. Give up. Give up.
Ooh, Fiddler was playing off the bounds. Oh, it's being put up top. Oh, top row perk and Rana goes for a jackknife
1,
pin.
2. Da! Da!
Oh, she's going for the prison trap. Oh, does it clear the ropes
Break.
though? Oh no, it does not. She managed to touch those ropes. Oh, she gets suplex out of the ring.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Blade suplex. So Nelson slam with the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, she doesn't kick out in time. Jeez. Rhea retains once again. Oh, 66. Oof. Man, that's gonna hurt. Alright, so now we're gonna calculate how well the show did here. Eight. So 85, not bad given the two matches in the 60s, but the Battle Royals did help, but the extra ones are those are gonna cost as well as the 260, so I don't know how much profit he's gonna get from this, but still a solid show overall. For Greyman, I mean, for the profits. Alright, so, streaming schedule. The only person I have left that DPS is the only TWN promoter that I know of that is talking about doing another show. I'm gonna see what he has, and I'll probably give him till tomorrow to put something in. If he doesn't have nothing response with he's gonna or whatever, then either way we're gonna start the War 1 Climax event next week. So we're going to start seeing the conclusion of the current TWN season here. So that's going to take place during that time. Trying to think anything else. Stuff? No. No, I'll probably work on some more project stuff. The big focus streaming on the channel is going to be the War 1 Climax. So definitely keep an eye out for that for TWN. And after that season concludes, we're kind of going to be shifting over to Steam, so it's going to be very interesting for Fire Pro stuff for the channel. But yeah, outside of that, I don't have a ton of other streaming plans outside of the War 1 Climax. I plan on doing that next week. I don't know how long it's going to last, because I'm unsure how much video, because I don't know how long the events are going to go with 5 wrestlers per 2 brackets. So we shall see. But yeah, outside of all that though, that's gonna do it for this stream here, guys. Thanks for watching. In case you guys want to chat with anyone at the camping company you didn't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. First one is we have a Discord channel. You can find a link to that in the About page / About section of our channel. We also have a community tab in our channel as well. You can access that anywhere at any time. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.